My name is Tabitha, and this is my little sidekick, Little Miss Goose, aka Banana, and we're gonna do our first video today. I am so excited. So what we're gonna do is a cruelty-free makeup tutorial. Brand new to this channel, so I'm open to any suggestions, but I actually bought basically the whole collection of these Ciate Glitter Flips. And if you guys haven't seen them, they're the coolest things ever. Especially if you're a girly girl like me. They're full of sparkle, they're bright colors, and I'm just going to show you how to wear them. So let's get going. This intro, it was actually really awkward to film. So hopefully this tutorial goes a little bit better. What I'm going to use today. So I'm going to try the KVD True Portrait Foundation. Goose, you want to get up here? Come here, Banana. She wants to say hi. Can I not do anything by myself? Say hi to everyone, Banana. Oh, thank you. Say hi. This is my little Banana. She's my little shelter mutt. Are you done? Are you done being up here? Or do you want to be a star? Is the channel going to be about you? Huh? Are you going to be my co-star? Are you going to be my co-star today? Yeah? Yeah? What are you going to say? Alright, she's going to get down now. Shameless plug, adopt, don't shop. I've gotten 3 dogs from the shelter. I actually used to work at a shelter a couple years ago. Worked at a shelter for about 3 years. You see some really crazy things, and it makes you really want to adopt. If I could have, I would have brought them all home, but I stuck to 3, and then that was about it. So all my dogs have come from the shelter. But again, okay, so back to the foundation. I'm going to try the True Portrait Foundation from KVD. Yeah, I haven't seen many people use this on YouTube, so I thought I'd try it today. Part of the instructions on that is that they want you to use a hydrating foundation, a hydrating primer. I'm actually going to try 2 different primers today. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I haven't tried this yet, but my biggest problem is I have these monstrous pores. Like, they're so open and big, and that's what I like to cover up. I don't think you can see it on here, but I've got some huge pores. So I'm going to try this around my T-zone. And then I use this all the time. This is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Moisturizing Primer. So I'll probably use this on the rest of my face. Let's try this. Apparently this is supposed to be like that, what's it called? I'm so bad at this already. I'll get back to you on that. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That one putty primer that's like super expensive, that's at Sephora. It's like that Japanese one. You know, it's gonna drive me nuts on what that freaking primer's called because I should know, but now I'm getting stage fright, so I can't think of what anything is called on here. Let me see. I know it is because it's on every freaking YouTube channel there is, but of course I'm getting nervous now, so I can't think of what it's called. Tatcha, the Tatcha Silk Primer. It's supposed to be a dupe for that Tatcha Silk Primer, but I'm not spending, how much is it? $52 on a primer. It's just not going to happen. Let's see. So we'll try this. It seems to be actually looking pretty well. It seems to be making my face feel pretty smooth. So how's everyone's quarantine going? It pretty much sucks here. I haven't gotten my hair done in months, probably since like February. So I've got this like Jesus hair going on that's like all kinds of crazy. Is anyone else like that? That got that like Jesus hair going on? Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Usually I have pretty short hair. My usual hair is like maybe like chin length a little bit longer, and I have like that angle bob going on just because I have such thick and curly hair and I never know what to do with it. So this whole quarantine has sucked, so I haven't been able to get my hair done. Actually, I really like this primer. It actually seems to be really covering my pores, or at least filling them in. Yeah, I usually get large pores around like my forehead and then right here. So for the rest of my face, I'm actually going to use this moisturizing one because the foundation says to use a moisturizing primer. Goose, are you going to be the star of the show? She just likes to lay there and look at me. It's basically what she does. She is up my butt 24/7. She goes by Goose and Banana depending on what my mood is because she just looks like a little banana. So basically what I kind of want my channel to be is fashion, beauty. I'm also a really big horror buff. I'm wearing this like Texas Chainsaw Massacre t-shirt. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but yeah, I do a lot, I read a lot of horror books, and so I kind of want to do reviews on that once in a while. And then I also do a lot of, I'm a shopaholic. I am totally willing to admit that. I buy a lot of things. So I'm like, you know, I watch all these YouTube videos. I'm like, man, I've already bought that stuff before some of these people bought it. So why not make a YouTube channel? So I definitely can do hauls. Another video that I was thinking of doing was a Poshmark haul. Have you guys used Poshmark? It is literally like the coolest thing ever. It's like a big Goodwill online, except like you literally can type in whatever you're looking for. I fluctuate with my weight a lot. I'm 4'11" and I'm not petite. I'm like super curvy for someone who's like 4'11", and my body fluctuates. So I can have like the perfect outfit that I wear all the time, and then I gain a few pounds and the outfit doesn't fit anymore. Well, it's not in store. So what I do is I just look on Poshmark for my favorite outfit, and usually it'll pop up, and it's literally like half the price of what it is. So I Poshmark like every week. So I'm thinking of doing like Poshmark hauls. I don't know if that's something that people are interested in, but I shop at Poshmark quite a bit. I hardly ever go to big retailers and shop, except for Old Navy. I love Old Navy. I actually just placed an order with them as well. So I could do an Old Navy. I shop Amazon, Poshmark, Old Navy. I do like New York and Company. That's definitely another place that I love to shop. But my fashion is basically very girly girl. If you think it's gaudy, I probably love it. So if it's pink, sparkly, bows, whatever, I love it. Or I'm the complete opposite, where I like to wear black, lace. I love dark things. So I'm kind of a mixture. I'm definitely nowhere in the middle. It's either I'm super girly girl one day or super dark the next day. So if you are a girly girl who has like a little bit of creepiness to them or darkness to them, then this is probably the channel for you, because I will be doing both sides of those. Like, that is kind of where I'm at. So hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully I can get some new viewers, but we'll see. I mean, it's quarantine right now, so I want a new hobby. I sit around and I don't do anything all day except for work from home, and that gets boring. So might as well start a new hobby. And I've always said I wanted to start a YouTube channel because I think it would be so much fun to do, and I talk a lot, so I might as well. So that's kind of where we're at. But anyways, okay, so again, I already gave you the spiel about the Kat Von D foundation. So let's go ahead and just try and put this back and see how it looks with the primer on it. Again, I'm new at this, so I really don't know what I'm doing. I start talking and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do this, or I forgot to get that. So whatever. Yeah. So is there anybody else that's like starting a new hobby or business or whatever during this quarantine period? Because I think that's super cool. If you're one of those people who's like starting a business or like an Etsy, or even like if you're like a new author or something like that, hit me up. Like in my description box, I have my email address. Hit me up, because I would love to review your products or read your new book or something and review it on here. I know that this is my first video or whatnot, but I think that we could help each other out, you know? Like, I'm trying to start a new video, you're trying to start a new shop or book or whatever. Hit me up. I am so willing to do that. I think that that's such a cool idea. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are starting new projects during this quarantine, because, I mean, there's really nothing else to do. And if you've always wanted to do this, then this is the perfect time to do it. I mean, it is. Let's see. All right, let's get this foundation back on. Again, I look like freaking Uncle Fester or something on here. It looks good in my mirror. Like, the color looks good in my mirror, but I'm here. I'm looking so light. We'll see. I don't know, maybe I just look crazy when I go out too and I don't realize it. Who knows? I like really like light coverage foundations. I'm not into that like full coverage look. I don't like it to look cakey. I like very natural looks. At least with my foundation, I want it to look more natural, and then I can go crazy with like my eyeshadow or my lips, which you'll see with like the color flips. Yeah, they're like super intense. They're super cool though. See, even Banana's bored of me talking. Look at her. She just fell asleep. Like this foundation in the mirror in like natural light. It looks crazy on here though. Like, it looks like super, like, light. It doesn't look good at all. But when I'm looking in the mirror, let's see, I'm gonna blend this in a bit. Using just the viewfinder, make this look a little bit better. Look at this red nose. Anyone else's allergies like super freaking bad right now? I cannot stop sneezing. I know, maybe when I put like bronzer and stuff on, it won't look as Uncle Fester-ish. I mean, I really like the way it looks in person. I mean, it's definitely settling weird on my nose, but like I said, I have like a really weird thing with my nose. I don't think I've found a foundation that actually sets well on my nose. And also like right here. I don't know what it is right there, but I can never get anything to like not look cakey there. But the rest of my face doesn't look too bad. Actually, now right there, it's starting to. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, I have this, it's new as well. It's the e.l.f. Primer Glow. I watched Jaclyn Hill's video, and she recommended that like when your face is looking kind of dry and cakey, that you go in with a beauty blender with some like primer oil. She used that Smashbox primer oil, but it has almond oil in it, and I am super allergic to nuts, and so I always have to look at the ingredient list to make sure things don't have almond oil in it. Otherwise, because I tried it and made my face break out, and I realized that there was almond oil in it. So I'm gonna try this. This seems to have jojoba seed oil and sunflower seed oil. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in this, but no almond oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this oil on a beauty blender. I'm just going to like kind of tap it into the sponge. And then I'm going to lightly go over, and this is a very dry sponge. And then I go over the parts that look kind of cakey and try to like set that in. But yeah, that looks much better. See, I don't know if you guys can see that on here, but yeah, if you have like dry patches like me, I'm telling you that tip from Jaclyn Hill has been like a lifesaver, just going over with some oil. You want to be light hand, like don't put like a bunch. Like I put like just like a little drop and just make sure that it's really in the sponge, soaked into the sponge. I mean, I feel like it looks a lot better. It's hard to see in this. You guys can't see this. All right, well, let's try some of the other makeup. All right, so for bronzer, I love the Milani bronzers. These are literally my favorite. So I use, this one is the Silky Matte. I use this for contouring. And then this one, the Baked Bronzer in Dolce, I use that as an all-over bronzer. So let's see what... Did not bring a bronzing brush. Again, I'm forgetting everything. Let me go get my bronzing brush. Okay, so I got my bronzer brushes. So this is literally my favorite contour brush. It's by Earth Therapeutics. I got this several years ago at Kohl's. I don't know if they still sell these, but honestly, it came in like a little collection. Let's see where it goes. And these two brushes were with it. This is my favorite crease brush, and this is my favorite contour brush. I'm going to see if I can try and find it online somewhere and link it in the description box below. But I'm telling you, these are lifesavers. I've had them for several years, and they're always my go-to. But anyways, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just kind of contour my cheeks. I don't know if I'm doing this stuff right. I'm not a makeup artist. I just kind of do this as a hobby. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So that's kind of how I learned how to do stuff. You know, YouTube is so cool because when I was in like college and high school, YouTube was not a big thing. I had to wait for like Teen Magazine and J14. Do you guys remember J14? J14 magazine and Teen Vogue to see what all like the new fashion stuff was. Or like I get my tips from like Lizzie McGuire, but I was more of a Miranda girl. Like I love Miranda style. But that's how I had to go off of. I just kind of played and I looked friggin' nuts half the time. But now you have YouTube and they show you like how to actually do stuff to look pretty decent. Which is lucky for you young girls out there. I didn't used to have that. So what are your guys' like favorite YouTubers? Right now, I love Bailey Sarian. Honestly, I was thinking of doing a channel that was like true crime, like she did, but I don't want to copy her. But honestly, I think that she has done something so cool, like Murder Mystery Makeup Mondays. I mean, could you come up with a better name? If Bailey Sarian ever watched my videos, I would cry because I love her so much. She is like my idol. My two idols on YouTube are Casey Holmes and Bailey Sarian. Mixture of those would be literally the perfect thing ever. And if you guys watch Lace and Lashes, I love Lace and Lashes. Her girly girl hauls are literally like my favorite. Guys, but okay, so now I understand why YouTubers have like crazy good lighting because I'm trying to do my makeup and I'm looking freaking ridiculous in this viewfinder. But in my mirror, I feel like I look pretty decent. Like my makeup looks actually pretty good. And here I'm like looking all kinds of crazy. So, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Milani Baked Blushes. And I'm just going to use an IT Cosmetics brush. These things are so cool. Usually around Christmas, they always have a sale of these. And they're usually glittery and really pretty. And I usually pick some up. I don't know if it looks any different on here. I don't know. Can you guys see? Oh, look. Okay. Yeah, my hair's getting in my way. I'm going to use one of these. So I love funky headbands to do my makeup with. I got these on Amazon and they're super cool. Of course, I have to have a bow because, I mean, can you really do your makeup without a bow? And then I love these things too because they don't pull your hair, especially if you have thick curly hair. These things are awesome. Let's just get this out of my face. Beautiful. Okay. Does it look any better with a pulled back? I don't know if you guys can see. Got some blush, and again, it's Milani. I love Milani. I mean, they got the pretty gold packaging. Everything is so cool, and they're cruelty-free, so I mean, what's not to love? But this is the Baked Blush in Luminoso, which was the cult classic in the beginning of YouTube. Everybody talked about Luminoso. Honestly, though, I thought I grabbed the other one that was like the berry one, because I have that one too, but you know what? I'm just going to use this. Again, I'm not prepared. Another IT Cosmetics brush. Let's see. And then the Colourpop highlighter, and this is in Flexitarian. Colourpop highlighters are literally my favorite because you can just use your fingers. You get this like really pretty, like, let's see, how do the people do this? Like really pretty glow. How do they do this in the viewfinder? Oh, there we go. Like, that's like super pretty. And then I just pop this on my cheeks. You see that? That's so pretty. See, if you want to mute it down, I usually just take like my bronzer brush and kind of just see. I want to make it more natural. Honestly, I like crazy hair. I know people sometimes say it looks like a straight line. I think it looks pretty. Okay. Guys, I forgot concealer. I forgot to do concealer. Oh, well, obviously I'm not prepared. So I'm just going to go straight into my eyes. I'm going to use the Making Mauves from Colourpop. I haven't used this one yet either. I'm so excited to use it. It looks so pretty. Like, have you guys used this yet? I love cool tone shadows. Like, everyone's in this, like, warm tone thing. I've never been into warm tones. Like, I don't really like oranges. I don't like yellows. I like the purples and the grays. So when Making Mauves came out, I was like super excited. So I'm gonna go into the shade right here and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Pop the excess. And then I'm gonna go, just going down the row, I'm just gonna, actually I'm gonna use my favorite crease brush. And I'm gonna do this in the crease. And then I'm gonna do this on the outer V. Now I have hooded eyelids. Like it's so hard for me. I can't do cat eyes or anything like that because my eyes are like super hooded. I have like weird shaped eyes. So let's see, I just kind of dabble like just a little bit of a darker color on the edge. And then I kind of just blend that into the crease. See the difference? Probably not, because can't see anything on here. I don't have the fancy equipment. You know, now like that Kat Von D foundation really set in, it looks really nice. Like, it doesn't look cakey at all. I feel like my skin looks very like natural. Like, I'm actually in love with this foundation. It's really pretty. Not to mention, like, the packaging is just super cute too. Honestly, I don't want to make my eyes too crazy right now because the glitter flip is going to be like the star of the show. I don't want to look too gaudy. I love gaudy, but not too gaudy. So I kind of just want to keep it like a natural, like darker look. I mean, I might put a little bit of glitter. Let's see. I kind of like this like light pinkish shade, right? Or it's like a purpley, like obviously mauve, but that's like super pretty. I'm gonna try a little bit of that. And I usually just go in with my fingers because I feel like it works better than a brush. And then just lightly. Oh yeah, that's like, oh, that's really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I shine my phone on light, if it'll work. Can you see that glitter on my eyes? Look at that. That's so pretty. Let's try together. Again, I don't want to be too glittery. I love glitter, but I just kind of want to keep it like a subtle glitter. Oh, this is super pretty. Oh yeah. Can you see that? Get some of this. Yeah, this is really pretty. I love this palette. When I saw the colors on it, I knew I was gonna love it. But I mean, that glitter shadow is just like, I mean, look at that. I'm obsessed. That's really pretty. I forgot eyeliner. I can't do a video without eyeliner. So I'll be right back again. Guys, it's me from editing day. So it looks like I accidentally wrote over when I did my eyeliner. So I don't have footage of that. Hopefully it doesn't hurt your feelings too much. But on with the rest of the video. Thanks! On to the star of the show, which is the Ciate Glitter Flips. Like I said before, I'm not going to try all of them in this video. I'm just choosing my favorite one. And my favorite one is in Crush. It's almost like, if you like Kat Von D's Lolita, it's kind of like a super, super glittery version of that, in my opinion. The thing is with these, they are pretty drying, so I would just make sure that your lips are moisturized before you put it on. Otherwise, it's going to show like cracks and stuff. I'm not trying to make this sound like a bad review or anything, but they are very dry and they can be patchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a lip liner first, just so it doesn't look as patchy. Ooh, let's go ahead. I'm using the Kat Von D liner in Lolita. Let's see. I feel like it's a lot pinker though than the actual Lolita. I feel like Lolita is like more of a mauve-y, like purplish, and this is almost like a pink. Okay. All right, now you guys ready? Okay, so basically what the color flips are is when you apply these, they're gonna look matte, and then you're supposed to wait 2 minutes, and once you wait 2 minutes and the color dries, you smack your lips together, and basically a shit ton of glitter will appear on your lips. It is the coolest thing ever, and these are literally gonna be like my go-to because like I said, I love gaudy, I love sparkly, and especially if you're going out at night, these are super cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So when it comes out, it always has like this little gloop on it. Make sure you don't put that much on your lips because then it's not going to dry right. I usually just kind of wipe that gloop off and then I'll apply like a very thin layer. Are you guys ready? Okay, I'm going to put the 2-minute timer on. Make sure you do not smack your lips until after the 2 minutes. That was the longest 2 minutes of my life. Ready? Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You see that glitter? Let's see if I can get some light on it. Let's see. Oh, I love it. That just like... Yay! So the next video, I'll do swatches of all the colors I have. I just don't want to make this like an hour-long video. This is my final look, and here's Goose. Thank you for watching my first ever shit show, and hopefully I'll have some more videos for you. Again, if you're a girly girl who likes a little bit of creepy stuff, then please subscribe. Please watch my videos and please follow. Like, I would really appreciate it. But me and Banana here are gonna say bye. Say bye.